Donald Trump ain't even made it to the South Bronx yet, and they already showing them love.
I think the Democrats have been dropping the ball. I mean, you see crime, you see a woman being dragged with a belt, you see all type of stuff happening in the Bronx, and they're just gaslighting it, acting like it's not happening. So I just think it's the perfect opportunity for people to speak up. And a lot of bad things are happening. A lot of people can't afford groceries. And Trump is speaking to those people in those barbershops or people that just can't afford this lifestyle that they had probably 4 to 5 years ago. So this is just, I think, you know, once in a lifetime opportunity. You can't do it. And I just want to say one thing. The Bronx voted 83, almost 90% for Trump. I mean, for Biden. I'm hoping for Trump. The fact that Trump is going there to a spot that is deep blue, that should send a deep message to Republicans once again. Step up your game.
Shout out to my guy, Lou Ballatino. I wonder if he meant to say he was telling the Democrats to step it up, not the Republicans. I don't know. Because he said they went to an all blue state. You know, he on live TV. You can't edit it. Why you think we got chops here? Shout out to my guy, man. He out here really doing his thing. I'm so proud of him for his voice and his involvement in pushing the truth out. Not just the Trump movement and nothing like that, but actually trying to push the truth out there. And I can't wait to hear the good news about him getting remonetized. Y'all know, excuse me, YouTube demonetized both of us. So yeah, there's that. But anyhow, the South Bronx, man. Y'all want to see what it looked like before Trump actually gets there?
South Bronx for Donald Trump. Amen.
Hey, 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 hey. Black Lives MAGA. I gotta give me one of those. Hold on. Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. Governor. Right. Put the truth out there.
This is good. This is really good.
When he was in office, he took it
I
down.
don't even know what a computer
That's a fact.
is. Yep, the governor.
I am extremely proud to be an American. I am extremely proud to say that I will be voting for Trump in November.
Okay.
This will be the first time that this has been brought to the South Bronx. I lived right here in the South Bronx for 15 years. Right in the projects.
Okay.
This is the poorest, most depressing, most unemployment, most high crime rate area within the 5 boroughs of New York City. How dare anyone think that they have the luxury of not being able to support someone who is offering them a hand up and not a hand out?
Makes no sense.
I like the way she put that, a hand up, not a handout, because that's usually what you see people on the left want, just handouts. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Trump would actually bring employment opportunities to this community. He will fix dilapidated housing and failing schools. He will create jobs. He will give people pathways out of poverty.
Preach.
Up on their own feet to be independent, so they won't have to be like Richie Torres made a tweet this morning and said that the South Bronx will never support Donald Trump because he threatens the social safety networks, meaning he's saying that Donald Trump would end their welfare.
Psych.
We don't want welfare. We don't want welfare. We want jobs.
Yes.
We want fair housing.
Yes.
We want better schools. So our children won't be accused of not being able to know what a computer is.
That was so dumb.
Build some brand new state-of-the-art computer labs in those schools. Make the investments into these communities. Trump will be here on the 23rd. And we hope to see a turnout. There's a 3,500 person capacity, and we're expecting to see 3,500 people with an overflow. There needs to be change brought to the South Bronx. There needs to be changed, what, to the entire state of New York. I shout out my patriots from Albany, from Buffalo, from Rochester.
I'm a native New Yorker.
I shout them all out. We need to come out of the closet.
Whoa.
There's patriots that are listening to the sound of my voice behind those windows.
I know what she meant, y'all. It was just, everything going on with Diddy and stuff.
That are afraid to come out of the closet. You need to come out of the closet and let yourself be known and let yourself be heard. We're stronger in number.
Amen.
We're more powerful when there's more of us.
That's right.
We got to come together, Latino, Black Americans, white Americans, Jew Americans, to save this country. They are only interested in stripping us of our sovereignty, stripping us of our rights, stripping us of our religious rights, stripping us of our freedom of speech. They are moving fast. And we have to get together to make sure we support Donald Trump, to make sure we have somebody in the White House that will stand up for us.
That's right.
That's what it's all about. It's not about the outside noise. It's about us making noise together to save this country.
I know that's right.
I'm so happy to see so many clergy people here because I lost faith in the church. I lost faith because I thought the church had forgotten the fact that their job was to stand up for the less unfortunate. And guess what? We have so many Americans doing so bad in this country because we have people in this country believe that they have the right to strip us of our humanity, strip us of everything that we own, strip us of our rights to raise our children the way we want to raise our children.
Yes.
We have to stand up against them. We have to make sure that our voices are louder than that. That's what we have to do. We have to stop standing silent, and we have to stop being quiet. We have to stand up against the tyranny of our time, like all of our leaders did for us. And that's what I mean. So it's not about just supporting Trump. It's supporting your rights. It's supporting this country's rights. It's supporting our children. It's making sure that we stand up against all of the things that are trying to take away the things that we fought for all of our lives. So we got to be louder than that, right? We got to be louder than that, right? And we got to be loud because we are on the right side. We're not on the wrong side. And all of you people at home that's scared to come out and say you support Donald Trump, we get you. We understand. You might lose your job. You might lose, but vote for him anyway. And when he comes to the Bronx next week,
I know that's right.
There should be 1 million people out there supporting him because guess what?
I know that's right.
He's standing up for America. Now, that's why I'm here. As a black man, I'm standing here right now and I'm telling every black American, if you continue to support the Democratic Party, which is anti-black, you're a damn fool. You're a damn fool. Every policy prescription that they ever passed was to keep us strapped in poverty. Do you understand that? So we need to go knock on doors. We need to go talk to our friends. We have to tell them to shame the devil and tell the truth and stand up for our community. Now I'm telling you right now, this is a serious thing that's happening in this country. I'm telling you, don't play around with this.
Please don't.
Play around with this. If Donald Trump is not back in office, you are going to be permanent slaves. Trust me, permanent slaves.
God bless these speakers.
I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. That whole coming out the closet about being a Trump supporter. I understood what she meant, but it's a weird time. But anyhow, I totally understand that because I too was somebody whom was once afraid to announce that I was a fan of Trump. I was I was terrified, man. I told y'all in my video about how the Uber driver transformed me from a Democrat to, a Trump supporter. And since then, how I've lost friends and certain relationships. So, yeah, I get that. And to anybody who tries to walk around like, oh, man, F that, they weren't your friend anyway, which you ultimately realize, I understand that perspective, but it takes some time to digest that for sure. So, yeah, I can understand people not wanting to lose their jobs to a degree, but it reaches a point to where it becomes like, look, man, my livelihood is at stake. And I give credit to this guy because he's like, look, man, even if you're going to be at home in a closet with it, hey, look, just still, you know what to do when it's time to go vote. Like, you know what to do. And, of course, this video is filled with a bunch of comments that are pretty much saying, you don't know your history. of the Democrats, and you don't know the racist history of the MAGA Republicans. And I'll read exactly what they wrote. Let me see if I screenshot it. I'm gonna try to screenshot it for y'all. So yeah, it says right here, I'm a black 79-year-old female, and we fought so hard for you to have equal rights when people like Trump thought you should not have any, and fought hard to that end. I'm gonna pause right there and give a comment about that one sentence right there. That's exactly what I talk about, minus the Trump part, but this is exactly what I talk about, you know, for my people. Our ancestors fought so hard for us to be able to have equal rights, equal opportunities, not equal outcome. And it would be a shame if we sit here, whine and complain and be victimized when so many of our ancestors before us put us in this position to be able to move forward and evolve in life. So yeah, I agree with you, the first half of that, but you know, the second half, I don't know if you can prove what you're saying right there. And then she writes, I am in tears at this moment to see you blacks give all that we accomplished through blood, sweat, and tears. Unfortunately, we have failed you. Not trying to be funny here either, but of course this person is going to remain anonymous, so there's that. Yes, the left has failed us tremendously, trying to convince us that this was the way to stay. And we're tired, simply just tired of being taken advantage of and being brainwashed into believing a certain rhetoric when we have the opportunity to actually look up the information for ourselves. And then she writes, for you know nothing of your history and struggles. You only know the racist propaganda of Trump and the MAGA Republicans. Like what exactly? Please explain to me what exactly. You only know the racist propaganda of Trump and the MAGA Republicans. Thank you, Miss Crockett, as a strong black woman who knows the history and struggles and knows how best to succeed in our efforts. Most of all, Miss Crockett, you will not sell out and be used by racist criminal Donald Trump and the racist Republican Party. So I guess she's referring to when Marjorie Taylor Greene had something smart to say about her eyelashes, Crockett that is, and then Miss Crockett fired back with a butch body some insult, and yeah, both of them was just immature on both ends. Entertaining to watch, but it's immature on both ends. And I don't think that, and everybody was trying to paint MTG as being a racist and not. But anyhow, that's besides the point of this. Donald Trump, this is the point of this. I'll say this. So look, people are done. We done being just told. We're done with people just putting a video together with no actual historical facts and just giving talking points for us to memorize and go off of. We tired of that. People, we have the internet now, you know, and we're able to actually do our research and see in 4K how we're being manipulated. I was the guy that was going by the CNN clips, the MSNBS clips, the ABC clips, right? Until I started watching it live and then watching how they would clip it up. And I went, wow, I've been lied to. Look, the Democrats been lying to us forever. And unfortunately, I would like to think that with your wisdom that you would have evolved to a better conclusion. So all this, I say, finally, we the people stop listening to legacy media and start actually thinking for ourselves. Gotta give ourselves credit for that, man. Salute.